What is up, everybody? Today, I want to be talking about how much I've made this week, which is $0, what I'm actually doing to overcome this, and my learnings and progressions in terms of sales and closing. So currently, I've finally been onboarded onto the fitness offer, which I'm really happy about, taking calls. The thing I need to be working on is speaking more with conviction and going deeper with the problem. Sometimes I need to do a better job at relating. I know I need to follow the script, but the problem I have, and I feel like most closers do, is trying to find what the pain points are to be able to go probing on that. So, for example, I had a call on today, and someone said, when I look at myself in the mirror, I don't feel confident in my own skin. And I should say, oh, why is that exactly? Instead of, I said, when you say confidence, how do you mean by that? I need to do a better job at understanding and being in the person's shoes or the prospect's shoes to really understand why he said that and what's actually going on in their head. So, for example, another example is trying really hard to understand what they're trying to look for in terms of their goals. So, if since I'm on a fitness offer, there's two potential probable outcomes that they want. Either they want to lose weight or they want to get shredded and turn up. Let's take losing weight as the outcome that they want. Okay, so you want to lose you want to lose weight. Where's this coming from? How much do you want to lose? What have you done what have you seen recently that makes you want to start losing weight? What have you tried so far? And how long have you been trying that for? And what's the main reason you're potentially looking for outside help versus doubling down and doing what you're currently doing already? Are you happy with the progress with what you're doing? Are you happy with how fast the progress is going? So all this is just going to build gap. And I'm still getting better at trying to build the gap, trying to understand the problem. I'm going through the workflows. I can do a better job at memorizing the script. My current problem right now is understanding the different softwares and being able to do my admin. I feel like that's slowing me down. In a sense, the reason why I'm saying slowing me down is because I have to shift my brain from taking calls to doing the admin, taking calls and doing the admin. So this happens all within half an hour to an hour. So it doesn't actually seem like a long time, but in my head, I'm feeling like I'm doing like hundreds of steps. And I've noticed when it comes to mindset and actioning decision-making skills, and something I need to start wondering when it comes to talking to prospects, if you have to deal with 10 decisions, even if they're 10 easy decisions, imagine doing 10 easy decisions to the point where you get to the 10th one, you're probably going to get annoyed because it's so easy. It's like, oh, yes, of course I'll do this. Of course I'll do this. Versus if you just bang it down to and compress it and summarize it to one, you've got way more energy to do the next nine whenever it comes. So right now, I feel like that's what's happening with me and what I need to try to understand with prospects. Why they're actually saying what they're saying, why they want to lose weight, what have they seen in their current situation that makes them want to do this or see this as a priority. I need to go over my Zoom recording with Pete because we went through this, and right now I don't know why I can't remember this. So we went through a series of role plays, but things just didn't seem to stick in my head. So I'm trying to figure out what's going on there. My sleep has been really good, so I guess I do look tired, but my sleep is good. I'm really happy about my sleep. I've been going to the gym, which is really good. The only thing is I haven't made any money, which is not good. So why haven't I been making any money? The only thing I can say is I haven't put full conviction and full work into my actions. And this is on me. This is things that I can control. Things I can't control is the lead flow, which I'm not too much worried about. I just worry about just getting better 1% at a time. And what can I do to make tomorrow better? The thing I can do to make tomorrow better is to come in more curious. If I can come in more curious, I'm going to win the listening game better than the prospect. Because if I can do that, they're going to be heard and they're going to feel like Phil knows what he's talking about. Phil can relate to me. And I feel like he can help solve my problem. Because once they can understand that I can solve their problem, that's where the trust is built after the first 15 minutes of the call, even if it's expensive. Because ultimately, who's going to pay someone 5K for a program if they don't believe in you? Because they have to believe full conviction that they believe in you. And that's what I need to be projecting when it comes to helping others. So I just want to do a quick one today. I feel like the reason why I missed a big chunk is I feel like I need to set time to invest in other people versus myself. And I was thinking about this the last few days, and I'm sacrificing a fair bit of time with family and friends, which I think is okay for the short term, but in the long term, it does create habits of not putting the time into the people that care about you the most. And also, another thought that I was thinking about is putting words in people's mouths. Because I know someone that does it to me, and of course, they don't understand my situation. And the reason they don't understand my situation, they start to do the lazy way and trying to be like, you're doing this because of how I see the world. But honestly, you see the world this way, but you have no idea how I see the world. And the reason why I'm taking these dramatic changes in life is because sometimes you need to break things in order to see the actual direction you need to go to, especially if you built this point in your life where everything's a mess. I've tried my one thing I've noticed is I'm rushed. I need to slow down and start eliminating. I said this again and I'll say it again. Just add too much stuff. I can't say yes anymore. I need to start saying no and reserve my energy to what's really most important. And yes, that's 10K right here, right now, in order to get 20K. If I can do that and support everyone around me, then they can be like, okay, I see what you're trying to do here. And I respect that. Keep doing it. The fact that they can't see that, they can say whatever they want. And it's up to me to stay grounded and to be like, I can't care about other people's opinions because they're not doing what I'm doing. And the things that I'm doing, they're not willing to do it in the first place because one, they don't have the idea. Once they do have the idea, they don't understand how hard it is. And three is the consistency. I feel like I can stay consistent without seeing any results, which is another definition of being patient. Because once the outcome does come, it will come. I just need to keep showing up and doing the work. I'd never expected to become a purple belt in 6 years after being doing jiu-jitsu. I just showed up, and for whatever reason, my coach was like, Phil, here's a purple belt. And little did I want this, but I'll take it. But little did I expect that I'll do jiu-jitsu 6 years ago and end up as a purple belt, which is it felt it felt short. And I need this type of energy. A 6 year commitment. I'll be 39. If I stay at this for 6 years, if I became a purple belt as an entrepreneur, as a salesperson, surely this is going to help in terms of building up this career and building up what I need to be doing to become a better 40-year-old version of myself. And that would mean a lot to me if I can get that there. That being said, just another reflection video. You guys should be doing it because if you're someone like me at 33 and still trying to figure out life, start thinking about it, make imperfect action because 40 is just 7 years away, which is a good thing because you don't need to figure things out. You didn't need 7 years to figure things out. You just need to be doing imperfect actions for 7 years. 7 years of imperfect action is better than no action and no plan. I'd rather have a crappy plan and aim at 20K a month with the aim to get there. Even if I get there with 15K a month, I'll be super happy. That being said, what I want to do stepping forward is really slow things down, speak like this in sales calls and in triage calls, and really go deep into why people are saying what they're saying. I really like this lighting. I should do this a lot more in this room, and we'll see how we go. Thanks for listening. I'll see you guys in the next episode.